Okay, it cut out, but I hate that
Alright.
app. I actually hate that app so much. But yeah, you
This is
couldn't
great.
you couldn't hear anything from there. But welcome to Press B to Jump, the new podcast. I can't even talk. Just based around everything. Yeah,
Oh,
entertainment base. Yeah, yeah, everything. We
oh,
talk
that's good.
about life and science and geography and no,
I'll do it.
literally we talk about the important things. We talk about
Oh,
entertainment stuff, gaming and films and stuff that we should all be doing instead of working and yeah. Okay,
okay.
anyway, my name's George or Zer. Sean, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sean.
Anything else? Okay, right.
Um,
Okay, that's.
I'm on gaming stuff as like Moss, but
I'm on gaming stuff as Moss. You could have gone, hi, my name's Sean, and my also known as Moss or something like that. But no, I'm
my
on
gamer
gaming stuff.
tag,
What?
my gamer tag is triple X Moss, triple X Pussy Slayer 19.
I bet you had one of those cringy gamer tags. I did.
Yeah, man.
What was yours?
CFC Big Head.
CFC Big Head.
Yeah, because I support Chelsea and I have a big head. Nice and
Yeah, that's
simple, isn't
very
it?
true. Very true. I
What
mean,
about yours?
mine. We okay. So basically, at the school that I went to, I can hear
All
myself
right.
by the way. Like you need to sort
Oh,
your audio. Yeah.
oh,
Um. Yeah. So basically, it's really annoying. I can hear myself. Right. Hang on. Okay, that's better. I don't know if you muted yourself, but Oh,
no.
now you're like really quiet.
Oh, well, fuck's sake. Things we should have sorted before we started recording. Number one.
Yeah. It's fine.
Is this all right? Is this all right?
That's slightly better. Let me turn you off on Discord because that might work. But yeah, while I'm doing that, basically at my school there was a school clan and only the cool kids could join, and it was capital no small V capital I, and then my name was Beast ZZ, Beast ZZ, all in caps, capital
Oh,
I lower V. So I VI Beast IV.
that is fucking disgraceful.
It's not disgraceful. It was I was trying to be fitting with the cool kids, but it's better than CFC Big Head.
Yeah,
At least I was part of a clan. At least I had
point.
friends.
Yours is
Yeah.
like I'm a big beastie.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not.
Exactly. I
You're
am.
just you're just George.
Screw you. Okay, right.
Oh,
Anyway,
all right
let's
then.
actually start. Okay, so it's been what's that? 2 minutes in, and we've had technical errors, a really weird intro, and some really cringy gamer tags. Okay, so let's start it properly. So, a couple of topics
Starts.
today. Yeah, we're a couple of topics. So, what we're going to start off with, Sean, and I know you're
Yeah,
quite sensitive about this topic,
yeah.
is the film Venom.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it?
It is good. It's good,
No, it's
but
fucking flaming trash heap, but like
you have a
it's
lot
all
of
right.
opinions on it, don't you?
Yeah, like I don't think it's a very good film at all. I think it's an okay film, and I rate it sort of in superhero movies, like next to what's it, the first Fantastic Four film. It's got that sort of feel to
No.
me. Yeah,
No, it's
like
better than the
it's
first Fantastic Four.
nah, it's not. Honestly, it's not.
You,
No, it's about the same.
yeah, but
Like
in what
it's
way
not.
though?
All right, so like I can watch it and I know it's crap, but like I can enjoy it. It's not like the most recent Fantastic Four, which was just shit. Like there's no other way to put it. It was just awful.
Yeah.
Whereas like the old two, I can sit back and watch them and be like, oh yeah, it's okay. It's not too bad. Like there's some lines and stuff where you're like, that doesn't really work. But like Venom's the same sort of feeling for me. Like there's a few bits where it's just nothing happens for like the first 40 minutes of the film.
Yeah, the
Nothing.
first 45 could be cut out completely, really. The only issue I have really, in my opinion, is the villain. The villain, I don't know his name, but he was shit. No
Ah,
emotion. He tried to be what we spoke about the other day. Tried to be the funny villain, tried to be the serious villain, tried to be the caring villain, and all I got was dickhead. That's all I got from him. Like he's not scary, he's not anything. He's just a bit of a weirdo.
yeah, no, he wasn't threatening at all. There was nothing to him. There was no substance to his acting. And like, he was really good in like Four Lions and stuff, and he was all right, but
A completely different film though. If you've never seen Four
Completely
Lines, it's about terrorists. These wannabe terrorists. So Sean is essentially saying that this guy's a good terrorist but a bad villain.
different. Hey, that's exactly what I'm saying.
My God. But yeah, Sean particularly, I remember had a conversation because we see each other on work. 'Cause, we're best friends and everything. Yeah. Um, about the acting of the wife.
Oh yeah, don't even get me started on her. Like, like, what's the name of the actress that plays her? Because I want to sound like I know what I'm talking about.
You're not delaying
Um,
time for Google now, are you?
no, 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 of course not. She's played by Michelle Williams.
And she's this out years old, and her spouse is her name.
Yeah, yeah. She like, hello, Tom. Hello, Eddie Brock. I am your wife or your fiance, and this is the best day of my life. She's just like, she's so robotic. She makes Alexa seem human. She just shut the fuck up with your bullshit. Like
Alexa, stop.
honestly. And then Alexa, shut the fuck up, would you? And then you've got like, what's it? You got like, that's it. Riz Ahmed plays Carlton Drake. That's the name of the villain.
Yeah,
He's just the
Carlton
same.
Drake.
Like I could keep going through this list. Like you've got fucking, there was Michelle Lee in it apparently, and Reed Scott. I was like, oh okay, cool. None of them do anything. They're just they're just terrible. The only actor, the only two characters worth a damn in this whole movie is Eddie Brock and Venom, who conveniently are both played by Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
So
but the thing is, but you're forgetting the legendary appearance and the star of the show, Woody Harrison. Is it Harrison or is it Harlison or something?
oh, you mean Annie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Woody Harrelson shows up in the worst ginger wig I've ever seen on cinema,
he
and
literally looks ridiculous. Honestly, he does. Like I don't know what they've done. I don't know what they're doing with it, but the
no, it's
just
like it's like someone took Annie's pubes and super glued the top of Woody Harrelson's head, and he's just gone. There's gonna be carnage. Oh, can you guess what the villain's going to be for the next movies, ladies and gentlemen? Can you guess? Can you really guess? Oh, I love it. Do you know what? I'd love it if Sony can pull like a complete 180
Yeah,
and
it's
like,
not Carnage.
yeah, we go in to watch it. It's not Carnage. It's like, I don't know, Condiment Man or something like that.
God.
Oh no, that's DC in it. What's the Marvel one? The stupid one.
Oh.
Detachable Arm Boy.
Detachable arm boy. Uh, but yeah, literally, like the worst thing about that is when I was sat there, because you have to wait right to the very, very, very end, don't you? Even after
Sorry,
all the credits.
I do have to correct myself. Sorry.
Go on, what?
It's not Detachable Arm Boy. It's Arm Fall Off Boy, and he's a DC villain. I got it wrong. So
Oh, okay.
apologies
Right,
to
that's
the
it.
internet.
That's it. That's it. Get off. Bye.
But he
Uh,
still needs to be like
he needs to be there. But
villain. Yeah.
yeah, forgot
Oh
what I was
no,
saying.
that'd be it. Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl should be the person that takes him out next time.
Literally kills Venom because that's one thing. Before I get onto the thing I was just about to say,
Mm.
Venom going, oh, back on my planet, I'm a bit of a loser. And what you told me earlier
Oh
is
right,
that
yeah,
Venom is like the father. He's like the lord of all of
yeah. No,
the
he's not like the Lord. Lord is wrong. He's the father. Yeah,
yeah,
like he's actually the daddy. Um.
nice.
Oh Jesus, just cut that.
Sorry, it's a live show.
Oh, that was a live show. Jesus. I really got to stop doing cocaine.
Wow. Okay, that's it. There's no fucking monetization for us then.
We've been swearing already. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Anyway,
YouTube.
no, fuck YouTube.
Wow.
Um, all with like Venom, he's like in the comics, he is the first symbiote that shows up. There is, as far as I know, and as far as I've looked into it, there are no other like symbiotes that show up.
Yeah.
They are all spawn of Venom.
Yeah.
All of them. They've either been cut off of Venom or mutated in some way, but they all come from the original Venom symbiote. In this one, he might as well just be he's like a loser teenager or something. And I'm like,
That's the thing. When he says to Eddie Brock, he's like, "I'm like you on my planet, a bit of a loser. I like it here." Like it's not meant to be like that. He's meant to be like this ultra powerful, scary thing, but now everyone's seen him as the loser one. That's just a bit
Mm,
powerful.
indeed, yeah, he's
It's absolutely terrible. It's really
yeah,
bad. But
he's
fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say now. I was gonna say something. You cut me off with your
no sorry.
stupid thoughts. It's like you have an opinion in this podcast. Like, what is this?
Well, screw you, George.
I actually forgot what I was gonna say.
That's all right.
Um,
But like, yeah,
damn.
Venom's meant to be like this bit all powerful and impotent force who like. And here's another thing.
Oh, here we go.
And this is just like a comic sort of thing. Venom got his look off the
Based off
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, the white eyes and everything. I get why the spider isn't there, but why the white eyes there? Because it's like the thing is like Venom's so heavily tied. His origins are so heavily tied to Spider-Man.
Mm.
It's weird.
It's because he
Like
bases Spider-Man as like the perfect human to copy, doesn't he?
Spider-Man is the perfect host to Venom,
Yeah.
and always has been, and always will be. And like, it's just strange that he's there's no mention of Spider-Man, and I guess it's
I think it's
kind
because
of
of like the Sony Marvel studios kind of split. I know it's endorsed by Marvel, but it could be because of the split.
no, there's no yeah. I know there's like they're meant to be two different studios and all this
Yeah.
sort of stuff, but like, why? Why does this whole separate universe exist now that
Oh, I don't
Spider-Man,
know.
the main draw to you know the Spider-Man universe or the Spider-Verse or Sony Spider-Man universe, whatever the fuck they want to call it. There is actually a name. It's terrible though.
Isn't it the Spideyverse? Isn't that what they call
No, no,
it?
no, 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 no. It's not the Spideyverse because Spider-Man's back in the MCU now. They can't call it that.
Oh yeah.
You, what was it called? It was like it was something awful like Sony's. Oh, that's it. Sony's universe of Marvel characters.
Oh my God.
That is
Sony's universe of Marvel
of
characters.
Marvel
No, I'm
characters.
not
That's
even going to try and
the official
abbreviate that. No,
fucking name. That's the official name.
no.
Someone sat down in Sony's boardroom and said, "This is a good idea. I'm giving it the green light."
And everyone
Like,
around the table, yeah, yeah, I agree. I can catch that. Like,
of course. There's no worries. It'll be fine. Nobody will look at this and think it was a stupid name.
literally, insert meme of someone saying, "Why don't we call it this?" and being thrown out the window.
Yeah, because like someone just sits down, like you got oh yes, so it's Sony's characters of Marvel Universe, and it was like, yeah, of course, Mr. Ishida, we're not gonna say no to you. you're you're the big daddy. um,
What? Your
I don't
wish
know.
is my command, like that
Do
kind
you
of
know?
thing.
Yeah, like mm,
But yeah, speaking about like the Spider-Man universe and stuff, also it's like a trailer at the end. They had this. Is it called the Spideyverse? Into the Spideyverse or something?
they do
That
what?
that
I've
that. that
missed this.
oh, there's like the comic thing. With the Spider-Man is from the different dimensions. I need to find what the name of this
Oh,
is called. This
Enter the Spider Verse. Yeah, it's the one
yeah,
with Miles Morales. I'm actually looking forward to that.
yeah, yeah. That looks quite good. I like that. I think should it be included at the end? No, I think it could have just been like a trailer for like cinemas going into the film, essentially for
Mm,
all films, not at the end of Venom, because it has no mention. Okay, that's the only mention to Spider-Man, but Venom has no mentions, no real nods to Spider-Man apart from the white. Is it the white eyes he's still got?
yeah.
Yeah,
The
apart from
thing
that,
is, Sony is so desperate to have this attached to the MCU because they know the MCU literally just prints money. The MCU can stick out a fucking bad film, like a terrible film,
and it's
and
fine.
it would still probably make near $1 billion, definitely.
Age of
So
Ultron.
yeah, Age of Ultron. Um, I always contest. You got Thor: Dark World, and I would
Uh,
argue the first Captain America, but a lot of people don't like it when I say that.
I don't like the first Captain America. I'm not a lover of. Well, the four films I'm not a lover of. I can't even say four properly because I can't say my THs, but don't like them. and I'm not
Oh,
a lover of
no,
Captain
Ragnarok's
America.
pretty stuff.
No, yeah, that was good. Like, but that's after like the updated MCU.
Yeah, I suppose,
Like
yeah.
Iron Man, I think has always been quite good. I've enjoyed Iron Man, and as it's gone on, it's got progressively worse. Not like massively, but it did. But Thor and Captain America have always been They're like the Marvel films itself, they're quite good. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but I would say, like, to be fair, with Captain America, Winter Soldier's fucking amazing,
yeah.
and Civil War,
So
like,
I enjoyed that, but like the whole things around it, it's I wasn't as hyped for Civil War as I was for like Marvel Avengers 1 essentially.
yeah,
Like they're doing what they're doing to Star Wars and killing it slowly. Like I'm excited for part 2 coming out soon, but it's like if they keep doing it, it's gonna just die off, isn't it? Like Star Wars. Like Star Wars is starting to die.
I disagree. I completely disagree.
Why?
Like, because you're like, oh, if they keep pumping out films, Marvel's been releasing 8 Marvel films a year, and they're just going up and up and up in ratings and profit.
Yeah, okay, fine, but
Star
not all of
Wars,
them are
they're
good
trying
though.
to. The thing, yeah, I'm not saying all of them are good, but like the thing is, it's like Marvel's in a much better place than Star Wars. The thing with Star Wars is that
It's a
we
shit
never.
fucking storyline.
Well, yeah, but there's also the sort of thing as well where with Marvel, I can watch Ant Man and I can watch Guardians and I can watch Captain America. Now, I know they're in the same universe, but they feel completely separate because, like, the whole idea, everything's different. Yeah.
Right, okay.
With Star Wars, yeah.
Everything's based on everything else.
Well, no, it's not like that. It's more like there's only so many times you can show a Jedi lifting a rock, and only
Yeah,
so many
that's what I
times
mean.
you
It's
can
like
do the training montage. But like,
it's based off everything else. Everything is linked to everything else, and everything is it's the whole, you know, in 1, 2, 3, it's about Anakin coming and learning the way of the Jedi. 4, 5, 6, it's about Luke learning the way of the Jedi and fighting evil. 7, 8, and now going to be eventually 9 is about Rey learning the way of the Jedi and fighting the bad guys every single time. And that's what I mean. It's based off everything else. They haven't got a new storyline. I think as soon as nine's done, I'm going to be happy. I'm not saying I don't like 7 and 8, but I'm saying I don't like the storyline. I think they should go Old Republic.
alright, but like, I'm saying I don't like 7 and 8, just to get that clear, audience.
You,
Those films suck a
it's
dick.
gonna, it's gonna kick off. But I, I mean, I am a fanboy. I love Star Wars. You know this, Sean. I love Star
I
Wars.
know.
I absolutely adore it. The games, everything about it. And I do like the films. I do like them. But it's not something that I'm like, oh, I'm going to go watch 4 or 5 times in a cinema like I did with, let's say, I don't know, what have I seen 4 or 5 times? Hmm, I don't really know. Like Civil War. I saw that. I saw that. What's the recent Marvel film? I forgot.
Infinity War.
Yes, Infinity War. I saw that like 3 times. It completely lost my mind. I've got it out of my mind. But I watched that about 3, 4 times because I liked it. Black Panther I saw about three times because I really really enjoyed it. I think
Yeah,
that's good. And my favorite scene my favorite scene is always going to be I know the right person, and then the jungle music intensifies. That's the best scene. You know when Captain
yeah,
America introduces him.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite scene.
Because it all kicks off, man.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, we went off topic there with Venom, but yeah.
Well,
So let's let's
Ven-
let's
Venom shit. Let's move on.
yeah, let's give it a rating out of, let's say, diarrhea in the toilet already to a nice bush of roses. Where would you rate Venom?
Nah, you've missed a trick there. You've
What?
missed a trick.
What?
Nice bush of roses or a turd in the wind.
That's okay, fine. A nice bush of roses or a turd in the wind. Are you happy?
Yeah, it's definitely a turd in the
It's
wind.
definitely a turd in the wind. Okay, fine. Moving on. Right. Okay, so we're going to jump from movies now. Well, a movie to a game now. So I want to talk about, Sean, MMOs, and they're dying. And
Okay.
I
Good.
love them. Sean, you've always been like on and off, haven't you, on MMOs? You've never really stuck to it.
No, like
You're like a casual. You're a filthy casual. That's what you
no, I
are.
won't knock it. Actually, no, I will knock it because fuck it. Every MMO I've ever played, I've just found boring, frankly.
And I used to love them, but now I'm getting to the same point. Like, in the past week, I've downloaded. This is not a lie either. I've downloaded. I think it's 3 MMOs: Ion, Black Desert, and Blade and Soul. Every single one of them, I've gone. This is the same. This is boring. This is the same. This is boring. This is the same, and I can't run it because Black Desert is too intense. It literally sets my computer on fire. Then, okay, bearing in mind, I can't run it. I've got a decent PC. I can't run Black Desert. They make a remastered version. How can
Well,
you make a remastered version of something that's already beautiful? That's stupid. But yeah, that's besides the point.
I clearly
But
don't appreciate the art.
I think MMOs are coming to an end. Sean, have you ever heard of Bless Online?
No.
Okay, so Bless Online was really, really hyped. It was a pay to play, so not like subscription. You buy it and you play it, and it was so hyped up all the time, and people are like, "Yeah, it's going to be the next best thing," and it crashes and burns. Why? Because it's the same thing. Because it's boring. It's got bad mechanics. It's they're comparing it all to WoW, saying it's going to be the WoW killer. It's going to da 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 da. I think WoW is its own killer.
No, like I've said this for nearly 8 years now.
8 years.
Nothing since 2010 at least. Nothing is going to kill WoW.
No,
Point blank. I
I
could have
mean
told you that probably in 2004 when it started.
Final
Nothing is going to
Fantasy.
kill WoW.
Final Fantasy gave it a good go, and they're not close, but they're a competitor. But it won't overtake WoW. The
No.
thing is, there's such hype behind it, like World of Warcraft and the
Like
history behind it, you can't kill it. I agree.
to stay like a big MMO, you have to do something completely different. And that's why EVE Online is
Was
still
massive,
going
yeah,
and it still has like a massive following. It hasn't died off because it went the completely opposite direction.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
are you saying that too many MMOs are kind of following this ultra fantasy kind of world?
alright, yeah.
Um,
So I'm going to describe an MMO to you.
go.
Yeah. I want you to tell me
How?
which MMO this
Let's
is.
set the scene. Set the scene. Everyone, close your eyes.
Oh,
Breathe
for
in
sure.
and out.
Alright, so
Okay, go.
you
Good job.
start with nothing on you. There is two factions in the world that are fighting each other. There are dragons, there are ogres, there are orcs, there are gnomes, there are elves, there are humans, and there are many classes you can choose from, like paladin, mage, um, chieftain, barbarian, all
Chieftain.
sorts. Whatever you want to choose from. And you start off, and then the first thing that you do is for the first 20 levels or so, you grind away, killing the same fucking enemies in the same fucking bit, whether that be boars or like minor like imps or minor goblins or something like that. And you also take part in some mining activities, like chopping down wood or farming. And you do this over and over and over again until you've hit level 20. And then the game, according to everyone that plays it, opens up properly. But
Grindy as fuck.
shock and fucking horror, it's the same shit on bigger variants of what I've just described.
It's here's
What
the
MMO
dungeon
was like,
journal. Here's the
yeah.
dungeon journal. Join a dungeon. Do that dungeon 4 or 5 times until you're
Oh,
level 30.
I've also forgot to describe that you can join many guilds, and if you're lucky enough, you can form your own guild and have some friends join in. What MMO did I just describe?
Definitely World of Warcraft and every other MMO that exists. But the thing is, I just think it's a dying concept. Like, there's a couple of coming out, and I think, oh, they look cool, but that's only because of like how it looks. There's going to be nothing that takes the story of like World of Warcraft and the hype of World of Warcraft. MMOs won't exist. They're not going to exist anymore. It's just going to be World of Warcraft, and then when World of Warcraft's going to stop, it's going to be World of Warcraft 2, or like Universe of Warcraft or something.
Warcraft True Electric Boogaloo. I'm still waiting on my War. Thank you very much.
Huh?
I'm still waiting on my Warcraft 4. That was
Warcraft,
good.
yeah, that would be quite cool. And I'm also waiting for the second Warcraft movie. I like the Warcraft movie. It was quite good.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
liked it. I do like it. I like the story behind WoW and everything. It's amazing.
What I couldn't understand with the Warcraft movie is how they kept switching from English to
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
didn't really
I
get.
agree.
So, anything else you want to put to it? Because
Sorry, I
I
had to mute my mic. I'm being shouted at that I have food, but
oh,
it doesn't matter. We carry on. We starve, but it's worth it. Okay.
fair enough.
Okay.
Good.
So basically, MMOs they're dying, but the main point I want to make of this, I think it may be recovered because Lord of the Rings are making a new AAA MMO, a brand new one. I know they've already got one, but a brand new one. How do you feel about this?
How do I put this into words? Who gives a fuck?
What do you mean?
Who gives a fuck? Literally, you are the only person I've known, and even that I've seen online, talk about this.
Okay, there's videos surrounding it, but Athlon Games have just got it. But the only problem is it's a Chinese publisher. However, this publisher owns Warframe,
Okay.
so it's in good hands to be an action combat MMO. It's going to be. I think they're going to run it well on a good. It's not going to be pay to win, but it's going to have option to pay, and I reckon it's going to be a free to play with cosmetics or boost. You know. I
Yeah.
think
Okay.
I think it's going to be an action combat as well. So instead of like tab target 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, and you just spam. You literally have to aim at the person, kind of a bit like a Monster Hunter kind of style or a Dark Souls kind of style without
See,
like dodges.
I'd be up for that.
There is
Um,
MMOs like that, but I just think they don't do it right. And if you already have the backing of like the Lord of the Rings lore, then you're not going to lose, are you?
I mean, tell that to the Lord of the Rings MMO, the current one,
I mean
which
that was
it
huge.
was.
Yeah, but everything
Was
dies
isn't
out.
the word.
Yeah, but
It's
that
fucking
was also
dead.
pay to play. It's also
Oh,
pay to
no.
play.
It released during the fucking hype of it. And what was the most players it got? Like a
I
couple
don't
million?
actually know. Let's have a look.
Right.
Lord of the Rings online most
Lord of the Rings Online.
populated time. Let's see. Um, oh, that's it's just got like bits on here. The current population. Let's see. Uh, no, wait. That's okay. So it's not too bad. There is still a few thousand people playing it or whatever, even now, which is quite impressive. But I don't know what it got to, really. But I'm excited. I think that's going to bring back the MMO kind of category, I guess.
I don't think
I
so.
think it will. I think it will.
Nah,
I genuinely do.
I've heard this shit time and time again. Past 14 years, I've heard this again and again and again and again. This MMO be the one
The
to
WoW
bring it.
killer.
This is the one that everyone will play. I've heard it so many times, so like, forgive me, but I will. I am not putting my faith
I
behind
am.
this. If it
I am.
starts taking off, if it starts taking off, and it fucking obliterates the world, and like MMOs are back in a big way because of this,
What are you
I
gonna do?
will. I will eat my own hair cooked into an omelette.
Fine. Everyone heard it. Remember, episode 1, press B to jump. Sean said he would eat his hair, not like there's much of it anyway, but he would eat his hair in an omelette if it explodes on the world. What are like the categories of defining it as exploding the world?
Alright, cool. If it gets over 2 million players,
Fine. Okay, deal.
like, 'cause that's a big
Deal.
MMO.
Fine, fine. Okay.
Cool.
Episode 1, remember this, okay? Remember this. Okay.
Time is currently 6:56 on the 13th of October 2018. I, Sean Toomey, has vowed to eat my own hair if Lord of the Rings new MMO gets over 2 million players.
just saying 29 minutes and 45 seconds. Go back to this point. That's where we're going to find it. Okay. That's where we're finding it. You're going to eat your own hair. You're going to enjoy playing Lord of the Rings online with me. MMOs are going to live again. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my life like I did with World of Warcraft. Brief.
God,
Would
you're sad.
you... Shut up. Okay, right. Last thing I really want to talk about.
Mm.
It's a bit of a random one, just off the fly. Halo. I was watching on YouTube just random videos, and I started watching the cinematics for Halo, like the remastered ones. I really want to play that again.
Well,
And
the
like Halo One cinematics and the Arbiter and how the Arbiter came about and everything, and Halo 2 and the Halo ring being destroyed and everything, and
mm,
Halo 3. I've actually found my Master Chief Collection disc for my Xbox, and I'm gonna play through all of them. Uh,
yeah, man. Like
l-
you hyped for Halo Infinite.
I am. I mean, it's not something that I'm like counting down the days for, but especially if it's PC as well, because PC Master Race and all that. But I'm hoping they bring it back because Halo 5, I played it for a bit. The multiplayer is fucking terrible. I hate it. I hate the idea of it. It's nothing like Halo 3. Halo Reach was just pushing it with the sprint and the abilities. But
Mm.
Halo 5 have just turned it into Call of Duty. They really have it, and I hate it. I
Oh,
I really hate it.
I
But
despise Halo 5.
but the thing is, I am excited for Halo Infinite. I actually am, and it just makes me think. When I was watching those trailers, I was just like, how gaming was so much better for me back then. Everyone was playing Halo. Everyone was on it. Everyone was smashing it out. Everyone enjoyed it. It was perfect. I was sat at home. All I had to worry about is if I did my homework in the morning or what I'm having for breakfast. I didn't have to worry about work. I didn't have to
Uh,
worry about money. I just had a nostalgia
Mate,
trip.
mate, I, I think what you're missing is being a child, and like that's
Yes, I'm having a
not
midlife
the same.
break for it.
Being a,
A midlife breakdown at 21 years old.
yes,
but
or
but no, no,
I
no.
call it
Basically,
a
what
life crisis.
what what I'm getting to is I'm scared that I'm going to go back and play these Halo games and go, this is shit.
Nah, I've replayed probably Halo 1 like coming up to at least 300 times, and I'm not exaggerating this. Like, not by a long shot. I've completed that game so many times. I could probably guide you through it without seeing the screen.
To be fair, I could do Halo 3 and just go for it all, literally. And Halo Reach. Halo Reach. Actually, I've got a question.
Mm.
Which one's your favorite? You can only pick one. And why? Because I know my favorite, and I'll say mine. Mine's Halo
Main
Reach.
Hold up.
Mine is Halo Reach.
All right, Halo Reach, cool. That
And
answered my question.
okay, do you want me to tell you
'Cause
why mine is Halo
I,
Reach?
well, I was gonna say, well, does it include? Is it only the mainline games?
Okay, any Halo game, including Wars.
Oh, Halo Spartan Assault.
Shut up, Sean. Shut up. No, Halo Reach is my favorite. The storyline was absolutely amazing. I loved it. The fall of Reach and everything. And you see Master Chief at the end, and you see Cortana given over, and it's like, oh my god, this is so cool, and you know where it all comes from, and it was just amazing. And I had so much fun on Forge World making random bases. Me and my friends, we used to go down into the like cutout mountain bit, like the
Yeah,
furthest bit away, make
yeah,
bases and fight each other. And I remember we used to make our bases and people used to blow stuff up in it. And we got so mad at each other because we really cared about them. And it was just the best time. Literally, everyone online, make the base, you get 5 minutes and just go for it, you know? Or in the hangar, try and make it. And we made cool things. We made mini games, custom games. They were so good. On Halo 3, they were amazing. But on Halo Reach, I just had the best time. And even the campaign, I could play that over and over and over, over and over and over, and I wouldn't be bored of Halo Reach. And I'm so upset it's not in the Master Chief Collection. But obviously, Master Chief is only in it for 2 minutes, so it makes sense. But yeah, Halo Reach is my
no,
favourite.
like no, I get that. Like I liked Halo Reach.
Yeah.
Um, Personally, I wouldn't say it's anywhere near being the best one.
I,
Like, but
um, I, d- I would say it's up there. I would. Okay, hang on. Let's
but
go for your favorite first.
my one's tough. Because I'm very torn on it.
Go on then.
But I'd have to say it's ODST.
No.
Halo ODST is
Really?
definitely my favorite.
Really?
And that
Why?
this is only a recent thing. Like for years, I automatically
I'm
be like Halo.
shocked.
Yeah, automatically I'd be like it's Halo 2. Like I wouldn't even flinch. I've played Halo ODST again recently, and I realized just how much thought went into that game. Like
Yeah.
there's shit that like it doesn't even tell you. So you know, like the whole spoilers for ODST. You know, it's like a 10-year-old game now, but whatever. So you know, you're meant to be saving that big floaty guy. I can't remember what they called him, but he's the engineer. He's one of the engineers. He's a big floaty
Oh
pink
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I know the. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you see them everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they show up as like an enemy as well.
Yeah.
So without even thinking, first time I played that game, I just massacred everything that
As
right.
you do in normal Halo, yeah.
Yeah, and then at the end, when you meet the thing, he sees you, he gets angry, and he zaps you in the
Yeah.
cutscene. But also, all the street signs are turned off throughout the city because he's the controller or something. He's controlling the city.
Yeah.
If you go through that game and you don't harm any of them, you just leave them be. When he sees you, he hugs you,
No.
and like he hugs you, and
Really?
then also you've also got the street signs adjust so like they can show you how to get round the city. Like
No.
he ends
Like the
up
ways to
guiding you.
go.
Yeah, but like that he doesn't do that immediately. He
It's
only
only
does
if
it
you help.
after the first couple of times of leaving those things alone. Then the signs start helping you, and you're
No. I didn't
like,
even know that.
right?
Oh my
There's
god.
there's so much thought. Like literally, I just started like going like if you can actually do the entire game in reverse as well. Like
Really?
you can access like so the first time you play it, you're locked off. The second time you play it, you can actually go to any part of the city and do the game in reverse.
Because it's like
Um,
semi-open world, isn't it? Really?
yeah. It is semi-open world. There's also then there's also the whole sort of like fucking story surrounding the girl who's being like through the audio logs.
Yeah.
I never bothered to collect them
No.
before. I've collected them and went through it, and I was like, that's one of the best stories Halo's ever told. And
Really?
it's literally, yeah, it literally is just this story of a girl who's like during Mombasa as it like gets fucking attacked by the Covenant. It's
Yeah.
her trying to escape, and it literally shows like society in the city like falling apart, and like police officers are now like murderers, rapists, and like
It's,
it
it,
was
it sounds like it's got a lot of thought. I didn't know it went down this deep because,
oh,
being honest with you, I only bought Halo ODST because
yeah,
it gave you all the DLC for Halo 3.
exactly. It's the same reason I bought it.
Like
Like
literally, I didn't want to buy that, so I bought the new game, played the campaign. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like the first scene where you're dropping in the drop pods, and you can see like your teammates, like your squad
yeah,
on the panels. I thought that's epic, but I never thought of it. I just thought, okay, so it's a cool Halo game, but I've got the DLC now. I'm gonna go play online. I never thought about it that deep. I'm gonna have to replay it.
yeah. There's much more to that game than I fucking realized.
Is that
Like
backward compatible on Xbox One? I swear, if it's not, I'm gonna cry.
yes, it's actually you can pay £5 and get it as like DLC for the Master Chief collection.
Really?
Yeah, so for like a fiver, I'd 100% recommend it because like I think it was now that I've played it again, like as an adult, I'm like this is actually one of the most underrated Halo games, or like just underrated games. Period.
Yeah,
I genuinely
I can.
believe it.
I think it was just overshadowed by Halo 3 in the DLC.
Halo 3 and then Halo Reach came out soon after
Yeah,
that. And I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, I can get why it was overlooked because you're
I'm
not
gonna have to
playing the
replay
cheapest.
that.
Yeah,
Okay, I've got a plan. I've got a plan, and
you are.
people that are still listening to this now can give us an idea on it. How about we go through the Halo games together? We're playing co-op, and we
Oh yeah.
stream it.
Oh, I'm fucking down for that.
Who
Hundred
is
percent.
anybody else up for that? I mean, who's interested in that? Let us know in that comment box. But don't be mean because Sean is sensitive to his baldness. Yeah, he's bald. Rip him apart. Go.
Oh,
But
big oof.
but I'm fat, so
Um,
you can name it that.
but yeah, no, I'm 100% down for doing the Halo games again because like for me it's hard to like pick between them. Like
Yeah,
Halo Reach, I do really enjoy, but it's one of those where if someone told like even with ODST, this is the same thing as well. If someone sat down with me and said, "Do you want to play Halo?" I'd be like, "Yeah, okay." And my mind, it's Halo 1, 2, or 3.
yeah,
That's what's going in the thing. Like I wouldn't just put in ODST or Reach. I'd have to go, do you want to play Reach or do you want to play ODST? Because like they're both overlooked. They're very overshadowed games, but like there's a lot more to them than people give them credit for.
yeah. I mean, even those little things
Especially
there, that
Reach.
is unbelievable.
Yeah, Reach gets fucking an unfair rap.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, you mean
but yeah, no, like
ODST?
no, Reach,
Oh,
Reach especially because like it's hated by a lot of people for
Yeah, I
that.
see. I don't know why. I don't know why. I loved it. Hey, the Halo 1, 2, 3, obviously they're amazing. ODST, as I explained, and up until now, I've kind of felt, like it's a good Halo game. That's it. And I didn't like the firefight mode. I didn't like that. Halo Reach, I fucking loved. I loved the campaign. I loved the multiplayer. I thought the abilities was a bit bullshit, but I loved it, and I was quite good at it as well. Um, then Halo 4. I
Oh, Halo
no.
4.
That's where it
Halo,
started dropping off for me, personally.
like Halo 4 was like I was so hyped for that game.
So was I.
Like when I played Reach and you had that little message at the end from Bungie saying it's been such a wild ride, guys. Like Halo's over.
Yeah.
It's it's over. And I remember 2011. I was genuinely upset by
Yeah,
that.
so
Do
was
you know
I.
what? Oh no, 2010 even. And I was like, do you know what? It's had a good run.
Yeah.
Halo should die. When I
Maybe
heard,
it's a good time to end it.
yeah, when I heard Halo 4's coming out, and the way they put it is like, yeah, it's not in Bungie's hand, but like most of Bungie, like
Yeah, it's
70%
ex
of
Bungie,
Bungie,
isn't it?
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's ex Bungie who's making it. I'm like, fucking yes!
Here we
I
go.
was so excited. And do you know what fucking killed it for me?
What?
In the opening 5 minutes, you break out, you walk along, and you go to like the elevator.
Yeah.
Fucking quick time event
Yeah.
happened,
Yes.
and I was like,
No.
the fuck is
No.
this? This is Halo. Like, no. This is what knockoffs of Halo would do to try and look cool. This isn't
Yeah.
Halo. I remember genuinely. I remember I was sitting down. I was playing it with my dad, and he bought it for me for like my Christmas or something.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas. I'll move on to my story, but continue yours.
I was so fucking excited, and here I am playing it. I think this is the first time I actually lost my shit at a game. I'm normally like fucking ice cold when it comes to a game. I'm like I can be losing 100 like nil on FIFA. I'll be like, it's all right, innit? But like this, I wanted to stab a motherfucker because I jumped up and I was like, it's not fucking Halo. What have they done to my game? What have they done? Like Halo means so much to me, and like seeing that,
It tears it
I was
apart, doesn't
ready
it?
to kill because like it started like kicked up again, and it was like it was just all downhill from that. And then I could keep going here. Like, if you want to do your Christmas thing, just say, because I will just keep going. Because, like,
I feel like you're gonna burst a blood vessel if you keep going.
mate,
So let me
all right, all right.
basically, I got it for Christmas as well, and it did not stop me putting hours into it. What got me, and it was the first time of armor progression and kind of working towards something like that. You had to
Oh,
unlock the armors, didn't you, online by doing
oh yeah,
100 assassination kills. And I remember our other friend, obviously Ben, Sean, you know Ben, but our other
oh
friend
yeah.
Ben, we both got it for Christmas. We both went on it, and we had a challenge. Whoever can get the assassin armor the quickest, and it was assassination. She had to get like 500 or something stupid like that. And I remember getting so mad. I think me and Ben fell out so many times over that game because he took an assassination of mine every
Mm,
time. And I just think to myself now, it was not worth it because Halo 4 was shit. The
all right.
fucking campaign was shit. The multiplayer wasn't that good.
My problems, because I didn't have many friends.
Ha.
I didn't really play online too much. My
Yeah.
whole thing with Halo was the campaign,
Yeah.
and I've dived like fucking insane. I've read all the books and all this sort of shit. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with the campaign is
Quick
the
time event.
Didacts.
Oh, the
Fuck off.
Didax.
Don't
Yeah.
even start a quick time event again because that's the final boss. Because I can't think of Halo. Tell me, has there ever been a boss battle in Halo?
um.
Yes, there has. Halo 2. Shut up, Sean. But
Wait. Are you? Wait. Who's the boss battle?
Tartarus at the end.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's not what you think when you think Halo. You don't think boss
Boss
battle.
battle.
But
Yeah.
if you are gonna have boss battle, at least let you fight them properly like you did in Halo 2. Yeah?
Yeah.
Not another quick time event for fuck's sake, where you just push him off the edge. The other thing with the Didact, yeah? Who
Yep.
the fuck is the
I
Didact?
don't know. It came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah, came out of nowhere.
And you got all
The
these
thing
new weapons and stuff.
yeah, I get it. It's forerunners, they're coming back, and all this sort of shit. Okay, cool. But here is my thing. Only reason I know who the Didact is
Because you read the
'cause
books.
I've read the books.
I had no idea who it was. I've never read the books. I need to actually.
Yeah, some of them are pretty good, man. Glasslands, fucking excellent one. Um, anyway, so if you've read the books, it's fucking sound. Like you're like, oh yeah, this is him. They've been building up to this. You're playing Halo 4 for the first time, straight off the back of say, let's say Halo Reach or Halo 3. No idea who the fuck that guy is.
Yeah, no idea.
Completely no idea. And it's like, oh, he's meant to be this huge threat. He's come to kill you all. The Flood were nothing in compared to the Didact.
Oh.
Oh. And it's like, who the fuck is he? And like the worst part is, normally in Halo, if somebody shows up or something shows up, it's explained within the game.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like the prophets, yeah? First time, like they show up in Halo 2 in the opening cutscene. You're like, who the fuck are they? And you can sort of get the idea that they're the leaders and stuff. But Cortana goes into it later on in the game. She's like, you know, they reside on the Covenant City of High Charity. There's three prophets that are in control. Truth, mercy, and regret, and all this sort of
Yeah.
shit. Not, not what she did in Halo 4.
Oh god, there they are. That's all you get.
Yeah, it's literally, the line is, that's the Didact.
Thanks, Cortana.
Cheers, love.
That's why no one has you on their Windows PC. You dumb bitch.
But like that, you know, that makes perfect fucking sense. Oh, that's the Didact. Oh, cheers, great. So
Why are
why
you
is
doing
there
it? Yeah.
silver mon killing Promethean knights and all this sort of shit? Okay, cool. They just don't like people. No worries.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
Like
We deal with
even
it.
like right, even like the Flood. Yeah, they've never really been explained. They've been explained in the books quite a lot, but in the games they've never been really explained. Other than
Here
they're
they
fucking
are. Yeah.
terrifying. Yeah, it's not like with the Covenant where it's like the human have been fighting in a war for them for ages and all this sort of stuff. They just sort of show up. And my favorite thing about Halo One,
What?
go back like genuinely, you get the time. Encourage the audience. Go back onto like the Wayback Machine and look up like adverts for Halo 1, look up for trailers, look up for like press releases. There is nothing mentioned about the Flood. Zero. Nothing. Doesn't show up ever.
Yeah.
First time you see the Flood is the very first time anyone outside of Bungie had seen the Flood.
It's kind of like a good surprise, is it? You're kind of like, what the hell is that?
You would never be able to get away with a surprise like that in games today.
No,
And the
you
thing,
have to give it away.
so you were like, oh my god, the fuck are they? Yeah? And then you get explained to them. You get explained in that game that they're a parasite that have been around. They're the things that the Forerunners were so scared of. This is what this whole ring's built for. It's to stop these bastards from eating everyone.
Mm.
It's got your little war means nothing in compared to this.
That's
And
why
you're like,
the Arbiter
oh,
focuses on the Well, before he's the Arbiter, he focuses on the Flood, doesn't he? And then ultimately loses the Halo ring, doesn't he?
yeah. That's again, that's part
Because
of like Halo 2 stories.
that's how scary the Flood are. Fuck the humans, fuck the Chief.
Yeah,
The
but
Flood
like,
are coming.
my point is that they explain what the fuck the Flood is. Like So there's this whole surprise that the Flood are a thing. Like
Yeah.
you didn't see it coming, and you still get a description of them. Halo 4, there was all these sort of like teasers for the
What they look like, and
Prometheans.
yeah, the
I saw what they
weapons,
looked like. I saw the new weapons. Like everything was spoiled, and then nothing was
nothing.
explained
Yeah,
about them. And I'm like, you played the whole game going like, what the fuck is that? And then you completed Halo 4.
yeah.
Someone I was talking to hasn't. I was just spoiled for him. And then the flood fucking dies, and you're like,
Oh,
what?
so
No,
now I'm never gonna get a description.
I'm never gonna learn what this is.
To be fair,
Have
I haven't played the Halo 5 campaign, but does she come back?
okay, this is a bit more recent, but again, yeah, spoilers. She comes back.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Right.
I've got a whole other barrel of just anger towards Halo 5 because Halo 4, right, is bad, yeah,
Halo 5's
and I
worse,
I can accept it's bad, and I can play it, and I can still enjoy it because now I get a rough idea what's going on.
but
Yeah,
Halo 5 different story.
Halo 5 can go fuck a duck and jump off a mountain. Yeah.
Right, before you start on Halo 5, what we're going to do there is we're going to actually end it, okay?
Oh,
If you want to hear us run about Halo 5, because we're going to continue this, come to the next
I'm ready.
episode.
I'm
He's
fucking ready.
His head is probably glowing red. He's ready to go. But we're going to leave it on a cliffhanger, because that's what we do. We got to make you come back for the next one. We can't just leave you with a full story for now.
I
If you want to
mean,
hear about
like,
it,
I can give him a teaser.
give him a teaser. Ready? 5 second teaser. Ready? I'm going to count down from 5. In my head, you got 5 seconds. Ready? Go.
Fuck 343.
Okay, good job. Right, if you want to join us back, subscribe to the channel, follow us on all the social stuff, okay? Comment if you liked it, comment what you don't like, dislike if you don't like it. Let us have it. Rip us apart, okay? And please ignore the bloody voice stuff at the start. Yeah.
Technical issues, yeah.
But regardless, I hope you enjoyed it. That's the first one done. There will definitely be one in the next 2 days. We're going to do it every other day from now. We're going to base it off Halo 5 to start, but find out what else we're going to be speak about in the next one. Sean, anything to say before we go?
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean. Couldn't agree enough. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.